Hey, shut up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Lust and Regret.
It's now time for this week's Strip Club Yelp Reviews.
Let's go! Welcome to Strip Club Yelp Reviews. This week, we are ventured to Denver, Colorado, to PT's Show Club.
Can't believe I didn't have that
Ooh.
ready. My bad.
It's all right. It's all right, buddy. It's all right. So yeah, PT Show Club in Denver, Colorado. The first review comes from Kristen P, who writes, "Come for the titties, stay
Hmm?
for the hookah."
Oh,
4
hookah.
stars.
Ew, no.
To each their
No.
own, I guess, but if the hookah is the best thing a strip club has to offer, then they have some major issues to deal with.
Yeah, I agree with producer Lathan on that. Also, like, hey, let's let's pretend this place actually has the best housekeeping staff. This is still a place where for the right price, dudes are getting jerked off, and you can't be thinking that they might be washing their hands. So yeah, don't do the hookah. Ew.
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 Um,
Fucking hell. Ew.
let's
I'm
move.
so insulted by that, man.
He's
Like,
right. It's
God
this guy. That's
damn.
why I had to put anyone in there.
Thank you.
The second review, Miyatsu K writes, "My wife and I stopped in last night on a whim. We were talking about enjoying looking at topless and nude women when she suggested we hit a strip club. Just having that casual conversation. It's really nice looking at topless and naked women. Wait a second. I know where we should go. She said, well, we were going to go to Wendy's, but fuck it, let's go to a strip club instead.
Yeah.
Quote, I love going to a strip club with her, as it really excites me to see her looking at other women and other women looking at her. This is getting raunchy, baby.
Hmm.
The parking
I
lot
see where
was
it's
well
going.
lit.
Oh, good, good. That's important.
I love we
One, there's
was
a parking lot. Two, it's well lit.
I like that we was going into some like what's the scandalous novels, sexy tele 50 Shades of
I
Grey
bet that's
shit.
coming up. I bet that's coming up. But you know better
50
than I
Shades
do.
of Grey shit, and then it was like, oh, parking was very functional, very nice.
From a San Francisco point of view, very important. Also important. It's well lit for everybody's safety.
All right, and then she gets back into horny mode. I can't tell you what it does to me when I see my wife so interested in another woman. I kept giving my wife dollars so I could keep watching her interact with this dancer.
Oh, you told me this was a woman's name, didn't you?
It's
Okay,
it's a
so it's a
lesbian.
lesbian couple. Okay, yeah, fun times for everybody then.
Indeed.
Except for
We
the
had
men.
to take a lift home as we both
Oh,
had a
okay,
bit too
smart.
much to drink.
Thank
We
you.
came back
Thank
this
you.
morning to get our car. All in all, we had a very wonderful and romantic evening. It was a tad
Nice.
pricey, but strip clubs generally are. You don't have
Soy.
you don't really pay for a drink. You pay for a drink while you get to watch beautiful women take their clothes off. Thank you, Miyatsu, for defining a strip club for us.
Most people don't understand that though, so it needs to be said, and I'm glad she defined it.
But then she says you don't really pay for a drink, but then you do. That's what's her definition.
I see your point of
No,
view
you don't really
also.
pay for a drink, but what you do is pay for a drink.
I mean,
Hmm.
so she
Wax on, wax
she bought a
off.
Modelo. It would have been $5 anywhere else, but it was $6 there. That's what she's saying.
She's saying for the extra dollar you get in the titties.
Yeah, everything's overpriced in the strip club.
Dollar wings, dollar breasts.
I don't know where you're getting dollar
Um,
wings, but also don't eat them.
don't eat food at a strip club. God damn it. Number one rule.
Swear to God.
Finally, a name Gain. His name's Gain. Gain R. Sure, right? For Denver, it's good. Nationally, Hell no. Oh dear. Mixed variety of girls is good. Bar worst there can be. Every drink is a complete disgrace. It's even disgraceful for a ripoff. So like every drink is like, stop.
Yeah, how
Stop
many
buying
drinks did
drinks
this
then.
man? How many different drinks did he try?
Yeah. You know what? The first 5 drinks were really bad, but I think the
I mean,
sixth one's gonna be a charm.
I don't know what they offer, and also every bartender's like, well, I don't necessarily know how to drink or make a highball, whatever. But yeah, how many drinks did you attempt to have made, sir?
Dumbass. The staff don't harass customers, which is great, but there are some
Okay,
of the
how do you
dancers who
harass?
date the staff and they do the prying for them.
What? A
Oh.
fascinating hustle. Okay, I'm listening.
Hmm. I got asked if I was a pimp, which didn't
Oh,
bother me, yet
what?
made me feel like management was watching me. What the
What?
hell? What was this guy dressed up like?
What was he dressed up as, and also what kind of game was he dropping? Where people are thinking like, so are you a pimp? Like,
Can a
look, dude,
guy not just wear purple jumpsuit and a big hat with a feather coming out of it and be left in
this has
peace?
happened to me at a strip club, but this also happened to me at a pharmacy where someone thought I was a cop. Like,
Oh, I was, yeah,
what?
I'm just picking up a prescription. Are you a pimp?
I no in both answers, but like, what were you doing that someone thought you were a pimp? In my case, it's just how I'm dressed or how I look or how I was smoking my cigarette at that time. Obviously not in a pharmacy, but still, like, what were you doing that someone like you're a pimp?
Yeah, like if you're like acting strange, I've often had the whole, oh, are you a cop? That's fine. But yeah, are you a pimp?
Have you been mistaken for a cop?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I thought I was the only one.
Because
It happens so
I look
often,
way
like
older than
fishes.
I am. So I get sometimes I used to get into situations where you cop. Anyway,
All right,
for the
all right.
next part of this review, he uses some capital letters. So
Mm.
as is usual
Oh my
etiquette,
God.
I have to yell them.
Oh,
As for the dances, beware. Some of the girls, bless their little hearts, they work so hard and get so sweaty and stinking,
that can be fun too.
all with
If
no
if you do it
place
right.
to have a bird bath.
Oh,
That's right, folks. Get ready to smell how hard these girls labor to please. One of the
I
two
don't like that you're
dances I
leaning into
got,
that.
mm, one of the two dances I got was all too awful and from a gorgeous young woman. I could smell the sex you had just had with someone. You know that dry latex against skin odor? Yeah, all through my fucking nostrils. I withheld my curses that I could enjoy the remainder of my night. This was my second dance. The first one was pretty interesting. This this girl smelled good everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Okay. But it's weird that he took that long to say like she smelled good. He could have just let off with she smelled good.
Everywhere. Everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah,
Um
I understand.
and she was very passionate.
Okay.
So much so that she offered the 300 for 15 minutes and 500 for an hour romp, which is
Oh,
much
did
cheaper than
she
it
offer
was.
that to you because she liked you that much?
Remember, was it last week or the week before when it was like it ended up being like almost like $1,000 for
Yeah,
a guy.
because that guy was a
Listen,
sucker and he still
he didn't
paid it.
even need any. So yeah, she offered him $500 for an hour's worth of sex, which is might be a bit cliche, but fellas, you shouldn't pay by the hour. That's what I'm saying. Because you'll probably end up wasting your money. Go for the 15 minutes.
Also, there's no guarantee there would have been sex in that room. I don't care what she told him. There's no guarantee there would have been sex in that room. So, yeah. I
So
hope he
yeah,
said no.
well, she offered those $300 for 15 minutes or $500 for an hour. Sounds like a good deal to me, quite honest.
Sounds like a great deal, but yeah.
So he said, the first thing that came to my mind was cop. Which is a fair point, right? Is this a stitch up? Am I being set up here?
You are.
She's offering me $300
It's
for
all
3 minutes.
it's all a scam, dude. It's all a scam. It's okay. It's all scam. And maybe you want to get scammed. It's all a scam.
But then he thought, quote, if she drops to 150, I would bang the color out of her hair. So he's not too worried about the cop thing. So you know what? I'm not.
If
I'm not
she
getting,
drops it to 150.
yeah, I'm not.
I
I'm
like
not.
that
I'm
he's
not going to get arrested over
negotiating.
$500, but 150 is worth a chance. In for a penny, in for a pound.
I like that he's dropping it. He's in his head, he's able to negotiate this down to 150. But she ain't banging you for that, dude, at those rates. Based on what she's provided. Nah. I'm just telling you up front.
Thankfully, then he came to his senses and went back to the main floor. Quote,
Okay.
so if you get then go get it. Do I
Oh.
wish Yelp had some like grammar or spelling
You
issues?
you gotta fucking suffer through this, man. Yeah,
So
I
if
get what you're
you
saying
get
though.
then go get it, make your own opinion. For me, I'll go again this summer. 2 stars.
Wow, that was a lot for 2 stars. Like it sounded like
To
he
be
had still
fair,
a fun time,
yeah, it didn't sound like that bad of an evening.
and it sounded like he stayed focused, and it was just like, yeah, I'm not getting into that. Whatever reasons, just like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So, but 2 stars, because it sounds like he had fun still.
Sounds to me, from what I've heard from other, we've been doing this segment for about a month or so now, 4 or 5 episodes. Sounds like a great strip club to me. PT Show Club in Denver, Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you like hookah.
Especially if you like the hookah. Yeah, you probably smoke other stuff in there too.
Marvelous. So there you go. If you're ever in Denver, Colorado, check out PT Show Club. Make sure you leave a Yelp review and maybe we'll feature you on a future episode. If you do want to let us know at Waffle Box on Twitter, maybe your hometown, so we can review your local strip club. That'd be fun to do. So do that. But until then, that's all from this week's Strip Club Yelp review.
That's all, folks.
Play me off, Johnny.